Gotta put the time in, pimpin', make it grind a little bigger.
Do it big.
You can never be a quitter.
Till the end, if it's win, lose, or draw. Go hard.
Make them hating bras bitter.
Do it for the cause.
Gotta make your mind up, nigga.
Feeling like, off the leash.
Gotta be the pick, gotta let 'em.
Make them sick, pure venom.
You control everything like a dealer.
Do it big, never little. You a real go-getter.
What you rapping about in that song, boss man?
Say hood.
Lay your body down and let me touch your body. And you know it's going down, 'cause ain't nobody here to stop it.
I'm so hungry for you. Yeah.
It ain't no time like showtime. That dope mine, it's go time. So take your time, I'm on your time. It's a dope ride, don't choke now. I'ma put your mind on cloud nine. Like, let's go. Deep in that kitty, killing just breathe. I'm a soldier, militant. Say your soul been aching, feeling it. That dude said you really wasn't feeling him. Won't get lost like Gilligan. I'm chief, yep, I'm really him. Got her thinking that a nigga took a pill again. I'm different. If you need you, look again. When I put it in, she was struggling. Now I know she won't compare me to the other man. That brown fro to the fifth like motherland. Feel so good like I'm back at the motherland. Usually a nigga be ready to ride out. I think I'm at the new honey, gon' hide out. You almost made a nigga sign out. Oh, you got time now, let a nigga find out.
Lay your body down and let me touch your body.
Let a nigga find out.
You know it's going down, 'cause ain't nobody here to stop it.
Let a nigga find out.
Lay your body down and let me touch your body. And you know it's going down, 'cause ain't nobody here to stop it.
Let's go. I'm rubbing your body with baby oil. Soon as I touch her little body, she making noise. She said that this is the moment she waited for. She say I'm happy you finally available. This isn't debatable. I had to cater to it. I just be busy. You know that my plate is full. Now that I'm ready, you don't gotta panic. It's time to do damage. I hope you can manage. Can you put your leg up right there? I kinda noticed that the kid a little tight though. I'ma work it out while we're fucking in the night, yo. Give you good dick and a fresh pair of Nike. If I don't give my honey, you can feel it in your stomach. I'ma give you everything the little kitty wanted. Say the last nigga fronted and it really did nothing. If you don't do the job, you can get the kitty coming. And I don't do the stunting, 'cause I'ma leave a bone in your tummy. Let it out, you can moan if you wanna. I'm tryna dig deep, put your soul in a coma. You won't need no heat, keep it cold in the summer. If you ever need me, better hold that number. And I fall through, keep the cold, give it 100. If you say something, then your girl gon' want it. But it really don't matter, 'cause I'ma say run it.
Lay your body down and let me touch your body.
Let a nigga find out.
You know it's going down, 'cause ain't nobody here to stop it.
Let a nigga find out.
Lay your body down and let me touch your body. And you know it's going down, 'cause ain't nobody here to stop it.
Let's go.
Yeah. What's good? What's good?
Yo,
People. We're in
What's
here.
lacking? I like that vibe. I like that vibe right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Started off real nice and something sexy for the ladies. Sort of like Drake said. We're gonna get to that. What's
Try not to compare, anything that I'm a part of with that nigga. But I feel you though. I feel you.
what's good though, man?
I'm cooling, man.
We here April 8th, episode 60.
Big 60. Big 60.
60. That means we can retire in 5 years. No, 5 episodes.
That's crazy. The life expectancy, you only retire just short of that shit, ain't it?
Yeah, and people do it. People do it. You know, hey, I got to take care of my temple, man. I got to do something. I got to drink more water than beer some days.
Yeah, you got to have that water. I try to drink at least 2-3 cups a day,
Man, yeah.
even when I ain't thirsty.
Yeah, I'm a drinking. I ain't gonna lie. I like tap water better than bottled water. So I'm a drinking fountain person. When I'm at work, I'm walking past the drinking fountain, and boom, I'm right there with it. I'm boop 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 boop. Good 30 seconds. You know, I try to get it in while I'm at work, cause when I get home, y'all see what I be on.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
But yeah.
Yeah, man, what's good, everybody? Welcome to BBP episode 60. We're gonna do things a little bit different tonight.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully you enjoy it. I think you will.
Oh yeah, nah. We gonna do this thing a little bit different. We're gonna have some y'all know how we do the Boss and YJ reacts. We're gonna do some live reactions to some music. We're gonna, keep it music and entertainment tonight, man. And that's what it's gonna be. We're gonna pop up. I don't know, just change up a little bit, change up the format a little bit, see what it do, see what it make it do.
Yeah. So, hopefully something new, give it a little better vibe. Get some of our day one people back in the building, But we're gonna go ahead and crank things up, man. So we can't crank things up.
Let's go.
Unless
I like that action. Okay, we here with it.
Here with it. Back at it. Episode 60.
yeah. What up, D-Love? What up, Nikki New? I see y'all in the building. Appreciate y'all for being here, sliding through the door. And for the other, watching from the bushes. Watch out for them little snakes in the bushes, because we keep some snakes in the bushes, you know what I'm saying? That's where they be at. Just letting you know. If you get bit, don't blame us. And the way they don't bite you if you make yourself known. I'm just fucking around.
Cupcake in the building, D-Love. What's good? What we gonna start it off with tonight, man? We're gonna start with Boosie.
Yeah, and this is news from out of Boosie world. Boosie go through a lot of shit, don't he? He was just found out Boosie got in a car wreck. But the thing is, Boosie wasn't driving. I seem to find out that Boosie ain't never driving his fucking vehicles. He always letting somebody drive his shit.
He a boss, he a boss, man. I mean, he ain't like, at least he ain't like Dave East ass, boy.
Well, he can't complain when motherfuckers wreck his shit then. Yeah. Boss. But far as what his publicist said, I reached out to his publicist and she told me yeah, all right. All right. But then, I seen Boosie do what Boosie do. He went live and this is what he said.
Where's Boosie?
Fresh out the hospital. No, I ain't wrecked no car. I don't never wreck no car. Stupid. Wreck my car. My fourth car in 6 months. I ain't never wrecked. So that's what it is. I ain't wrecking nothing. It is what it is, though. Headed to buy me 2 more. Right now.
Damn, he done threw their ass clean up under the bus. God, dog.
Boost about me, goddamn car. You throwing them motherfuckers away like that? Goddamn, my nigga.
Right.
Shit. But I seen
Threw
a
their
video
ass.
probably about a month ago where he let his partner hold his car. He came back and that bitch was wrecked. And it was crazy because he said this shit in a song. He said, when you wreck my car, I just gotta respect it. And then, you know, a little bit after he said that in the song, that nigga wrecked this motherfucking car.
Yeah, I mean that's problems of a boss, man. You know, you that's how you moving, man. Hey, I wouldn't mind being chauffeured around, but when it comes to, you know, once you get to a certain level, yeah, you got drivers, you got assistants, you got all that shit. But look, I tend to think I tend to think I would be the type, man, if the money was there. I can't say if it was there because it ain't been there, god damn it. But I would tend to think that, man, I would, you know, more times than not, would be, you know, whipping that bitch by myself. I don't, you know.
Yeah, I think maybe like family trips and shit like that. I think I'll be driving. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm driving to no grocery store, no shit like that. Because, you know, when you that type of celebrity, you know, you ain't got time for all that shit. I just want to go in here and get me some cornbread. I don't know damn cornbread. Some black eyed peas, some pot roast. Yeah, I'll send somebody else to do all that shit. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah. Cupcake say Boosie got more lives than a cat do, man. Hey, he done did something right. I don't know. You know, luck of the draw. Who knows? I don't know, but I know he got up out of here, out of Dallas, clean. You know,
You
that
know,
would have been another.
and you know, Boosie said some things in the past about Kanye, and Kanye took this opportunity when he seen that Boosie got in a car accident and said, "Let this be a lesson to you people." You know what I'm saying?
What?
He was
He
just, I
said
guess he was saying, when you come for me, this is what God is gonna do to you. I said, boy, Kanye, this motherfucker
he
ain't
really said that shit. Golly.
not in so many words. In so many words, that's what
Right.
he.
Right. Yeah. So I mean that happened. We got the you know, thankfully ain't nothing happened or whatnot. You know, with that. We got the damn, I'm damn near drawing a blank. Oh, the Millennium, this tour, man. We seeing something that we haven't seen in a little bit, you know, and I'll let you speak on that. Just kick
Yeah,
it
the
off.
Millennium Tour, man. It's actually a great tour from what I've been seeing clips on Instagram. Uh, and you know, normally it originated with the Scream Tour, and it was just like people like Bow Wow, Romeo, B2K,
Yeah.
you know, Marcus Houston, all of the little young stars, Lover Boys. They
Yeah.
was headlining. You know, they had Ciara back then as well, I believe. They was headlining these tours, but they done changed it up, and I really like the format that they switched it to because y'all ain't little boys no more. In case y'all ain't know, Omarion is 40.
Damn.
Bow Wow is 38. You know, these ain't
Damn.
no goddamn little boys no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Oh,
they
why I thought Bow Wow was younger than me.
damn, little Bow Wow, older than you. Ain't that some shit?
Golly.
Yeah. Yeah, these boys are grown up, man. And they done added some of the OG rappers to the lineup. I done seen Plies performing. Matter of
Right.
fact, Plies is he in every city. Um,
Okay.
Rick Ross, he in every city with them. And then when they stop in certain cities, if they're not a part of the entire tour, like when they stop in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
they went and got was it Paul Wall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Get some local talent, snatch up some local talent. Salute Paul Wall.
yeah. Plies he done just fell in love with the tour. He bringing out people doing his set.
Right.
His recent one, he brought out Key Sweat. Yeah.
I'm thinking you're gonna say Ball Greasy or something like some old rapper that way. He said he brought up Key Sweat. But I ain't gonna lie, I bet the crowd went crazy with Key Sweat. You know. They were like, oh shit, Key Sweat. Because all them people, you think of people's fan bases, if you could do a Scream tour with people back then, and then now, them same people, they your age still. So it ain't like it's, no generational gap. Because, shit, you done got old and they done got old, too. So, shit.
Yeah, and that's what the caption said. Matter of fact, I actually put it on my page. And it says, who said the YNs don't know nothing about Key Sweat? Man, Key Sweat came out there and started singing that, what was it? I can't remember right now. Mine got a blank, but you know how they got there and turned the music off? I'm talking about the whole crowd was singing this song. I was like, damn. Just let you know, man, our music is the shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to see it. I like to see it. Even though I think really, if we really talk about, I don't think it can ever, no matter what numbers they do, I don't think it can ever match what they did, Chris Brown and all the Scream tour is probably one of the, like, look, hip hop culture, R&B culture, you go to the top 5 tours, right? You got the Hard Knock Life tour, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was, I would probably consider that one of the biggest tours ever. The Hard Knock Life tour, you had everybody, if I can remember, you had State Property, Cameron, Jewel, you had all the Dipset. It was all one traveling. It was like the fucking and one basketball team traveling from state to state to state. Like that shit, you don't really see that type of shit no more. You do see it, but I would say the Scream tour, Hard Night Life tour, there was one called The Show. You remember The Show? They made a movie.
It sounds familiar.
They made a movie. It was a one-off, and but it just kind of bring up that nostalgia, kind of like the Kings of Comedy tour. Like whenever the Kings of Comedy just went around every city, the city, shutting every fucking city down, people going crazy. So it's good to see, man. I like to see it. I like it for hip hop. I like it for R&B, especially because it's gonna be some R&B, on there. So
yeah. The dude who went missing for 4 years, Mr. Ho. Trey Songz on that motherfucker too, man. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Trey Songz. Yeah, people probably proud to see him. Some people in there standing around like fuck that there. But
yeah. And of course, Omarion still doing it with him. No B2K I haven't seen anyway. But speaking
yeah,
that shit is over. It's over with.
Yeah.
But speaking of Omarion, I think Bow Wow and Omarion are probably two of the biggest artists that originated from this tour. I found out some shit today that I ain't know. And if y'all watch Breakfast Club, y'all might have found this out. Or if you watch Cam Newton's podcast, you seen him do an interview with Bow Wow. And he asked Bow Wow this question.
Omarion, was that a real beef? It's complicated. Still?
Red flag.
Yeah. Still. What? Yeah, it's complicated. We can't just sit down and hash it out.
I don't want to talk.
He don't want to talk or you don't?
I don't want to talk. It's nothing to talk about. Not even in a bad way. You know what I mean? It's just when you lay your hand out and you try to be the bigger person and try to rap, but you get no response, and you're just like, okay, well, we're gonna leave it right here then. You know what I mean? And let's just, you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and we just gonna keep the peace. But it's definitely not no beef. Like we in the same buildings. Like we pass each other in arenas. We might not speak, but we walk past each other.
I was about to say, because what type of beef are we talking about? We talking about 50 Cent, Rick Ross type of beef?
No. That's
Drake, Kendrick type
hell
beef?
Nah, because if it's on, it's
Quavo, Chris Brown type of beef?
Nah, because beef is if I see you at any place in time, it's on where it's on, like it's on site. That ain't what it is with us. It's just more of a, we've been through this thing for so long that where we at, he's 40. Like, I'm 38. Like, where we at now? Like, not like we grown, and it's just like we don't have to do that now. We got kids, we got our own lives. Where I'm going in my career is where I'm going, where you going is where you going. I wish you nothing but the best. And for me, the best revenge sometimes is time. You ain't even got to do much. That's why I said in the tweet, we don't have to talk. You know what I mean? It's just time for us to hit the stage, and we'll leave it on the stage. We'll let the fans decide what it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, y'all grown. Y'all grown. I like how he put that. I feel like that was very well spoken, very well said by Mr. Bow Wow. You know.
Yeah, but it doesn't answer the question, where does this shit stem from?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they wasn't getting along. I didn't even know they had an issue. Like 9 times out of 10, it's probably over a female if I had to guess. But I do know when Marion was on the Breakfast Club, they had asked him, would he do a project with Bow Wow? And his response was, probably not, because I'd rather do, a joint project with somebody that's has put out some recent music. Now, I took that shit as a shot. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Yeah. I mean,
but Bow Wow just now getting back to it. He, got the new song with Breezy.
Right.
But
yeah, I think at the end of it, it's like Zero and Trey. Like, y'all, and even though that's probably much more, it's a lot going on with that. But just in general, certain people, man, you just don't vibe with, and it just, that, you recognize that, you can walk past each other, and there's no problems, no beef. But you move like this, I move like this, and that's just how it is. So I understand that. So
for no reason.
No, it's a reason. No, it's a
okay.
reason because, like I said, you move like this and I move like that. So it's a reason. He's not gonna. But being that it's not no beef like that, he's not gonna come out and say publicly he stole my bitch back in 1999. Like, I don't. They was like 13 at that time, but yeah, hey, we ain't all gotta be eye to eye like that. Cupcake say, I never assume just because I like to know something makes it my business. And, that's one of them things. It just, I don't know. Something done happened though. Shit.
Yeah, I think just like the question was asked, would you do a project with him? And because, that could be a dope project. And then you find out that y'all motherfuckers don't even talk. Of course, the next questions are going to be why? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if goddamn Smoke say y'all gonna drop another goddamn album, film out? Nah, why not? I don't talk to Sean J. The fuck you mean when you talk to Sean?
Right.
What's the next question gonna be? Why? So
yeah. I think he handled it right. He handled it respectfully, how he should have. He could have got some more views if he would have answered it differently. He would have got some more, clicks and things, but he kept it respectful. I kept it 1,000. So I can dig it. I can dig it.
He probably told Marion, nigga, you can't dance.
Right.
Oh man, I'm just joking. I'm bullshitting. I see it from Bow Wow's perspective, as he said. I try to reach out to him. Hey, let's put this shit to bed, and no response. If that happened to me, it's gonna be fuck you then, nigga. Fuck you.
Yeah. Basically.
That's just me.
But,
so we're gonna keep it rolling.
We're gonna keep it rolling. I think we're gonna do a live. Y'all know we do the music reactions and we do the breakdowns and whatnot of the music. And this show we kind of keeping it towards music and entertainment. So what we gonna do, man? Boss, we gonna hit them. And you got the video. You got the video in here. We gonna hit them with this Ciara. I've never heard this song. So this will be my initial time seen this video. I never seen the video, so y'all gonna get my honest opinion right now. One time, BBP episode 60 in this thing.
Yeah, so of course we're finna listen to Cece, which actually Bow Wow actually was hoping that she came back to the Millennium Tour. He felt like she deserved to be a part of it. He gave her flowers. He was like, it'll be a good look. You know, they used to date back in the day, little puppy love, whatnot. She's married, kids. He got his kids, his thing, you know. And he said it'll be a good look to let you know, we grown now.
Right.
And I think that would be a good look if Rihanna was to do that with Chris Brown too, bro.
They got songs now. They got songs.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit would be crazy. But Riri ain't thinking about no music, man. If she did, she'd be her numbers What?
She got her back.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't seen nothing yet, so she in mommy mode. She in all of that at this point. To me, I don't know. She do. I salute her. We need another female figure in here. We got Nicki Minaj and Beyonce, basically. Riri, she was kind of like the X Factor type of thing when it comes to the chicks, man. She just the way she moves, her whole little vibe, motion. Then she got the whole little tropical. She be doing a little, like the island music and shit. I fuck with Riri.
Riri is like the Kendrick. Beyonce is like the Cole.
Let's get into this video. Let's get into this.
All right, here's the new joint, man. Here's the new
Expeditiously, goddamn
it. Here's the new joint from Ciara. This one is called Ecstasy. Let's get into it.
A body comes alive when you get real close. You gon' be surprised if I get exposed, 'cause you're like a hit of ecstasy. I can feel you all inside, and baby, I'm on one tonight. Ready, set, let's go. I'm a rum and lemon dealer, 'cause I know what gets you out them clothes. Liquid courage makes me realer. Now you know, so you ain't gotta ask me, daddy, if I'm feeling nasty. I've been trying to hide that I want you so badly. I don't know how much more this I can take, and you're the one to blame.
All right, so far, man. Let's go ahead and tap into this. This is classic Ciara.
Okay.
Mommy duties. The fact that she's a mommy haven't changed a goddamn thing about Ciara. Not a goddamn thing. She still know how to dance. She still hold that same note. I like the vibe. The production is pretty good. Pretty damn good.
Yeah. The production, I felt like Ciara, that was one of her things when she was, the production, she knew how to choose. She knew how to choose her production for her style. And when you really think about it, some of these chicks, the Kehlani's, Kehlani, and some of these chicks that are somewhat newer, I feel like they kind of grabbed a little bit of Ciara up, and were influenced by her to a certain extent. So I definitely think she made an impact in the game when she was here. So yeah, as far as this one, I'm vibing with it. It's cool. It's a cool little highway joint, on the highway, just the beat based out. I can rock with it. How you take that off? Oh, you got it. Never mind. Yeah, we go.
It comes alive when you get real close. You gon' be surprised if I get exposed, 'cause you're like a hit of ecstasy. I can feel you all inside, and baby, I'm on one tonight. Ready, set, let's go.
Just on a critical note, you're like a hit of ecstasy. I can feel you all inside. I've never done ecstasy, but I would think there's a better way to explain that sensation than just I can feel you inside. I don't know. I just with you're like a hit of ecstasy. Like I feel like there's a better analogy than I can feel you inside. I don't know. I feel like it could have been a little more creative, maybe. But yeah, it's just me.
She may have never taken ecstasy, but of course, ecstasy it gives a great feeling. But as a hip hop artist, I think that would have been broken down totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because of the wordplay that rappers know how to paint pictures. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know if she wrote this or not, but that was a basic way of saying it. But you know, she didn't lie because you do feel it inside. You know.
Yeah.
You got on that Dolce and Gabbana, baby. You know what you doing. I'm trying to see what's up with that banana. That's why my mind keep going. So you ain't gotta ask me, daddy, if I'm feeling nasty. I've been trying to hide that I want you so badly. I don't know how much more this I can take, and you're the one to blame. My body comes alive when you get real close. You gon' be surprised if I get exposed, 'cause you're like a hit of ecstasy.
And yeah, Cupcake, when you say that about the visual, I can kind of see, the visual is kind of, it's basic. Sometimes less is more. So I kind of get it. You know, production value, you would think Ciara video, you would think big, but they went minimal with it, and I can kind of get it.
Hold on. You talking about this comment right here? Another comment she said.
What did she say? Yeah, I'll pass on the the leg visual. Oh, I didn't see the leg, so I thought she was talking about the visual, just the video visual overall, but she's talking about the leg visual.
Okay. Yeah, then she said, you know, talking about the drug analogy, the reference.
Yeah.
It's music. She ain't on here like her baby daddy was. You know what I'm saying? That's the pill, man. My pill, what is it? Percocet, Molly.
Yeah.
She's just giving an analogy, but of course, I think listeners today, you got to have your own brain, you know. But as far as the video, the black and white, I think is a good look. And like you said earlier, less is more. You know, you got to think about the videos Ciara done did. She done so many dope ass videos where she got shitload of people dancing with all type of dance routines, man. Like, I think she wanted this one about her and how she feel. And hope she's talking about Russell.
What's good, Charlize? Do your thing, Charlize.
Yeah.
I can feel you all inside, and baby, I'm on one tonight. Ready, set, let's go. Dinner on my body, hotter than hibachi. Baby, come and try me. Ready, set, go. I got good punani, na 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 na. I got good punani, na 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 na. My body comes alive when you get real close. You gon' be surprised if I get exposed, 'cause you're like a hit of ecstasy. I can feel you all inside.
Stop it. Stop it.
It's cool. It's cool.
Nah, go ahead. Speak.
We can get to the
doing that, something wrong.
I can get to the to my grade. This song was like a few seconds left.
Yeah. You wanna go Finish
You
it
can go
all
ahead and
right.
play it out. Yeah, you
Be
go.
I'm on one tonight. Ready, set, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking as a grade, if I was to grade this paper on my desk, I think we probably had to be a C plus. C plus.
Okay. I mean, the video. I think the video was what it was supposed to be when she's talking about the particular topic that she's talking about, how she feels when he's close to her, how she feels once he put that wood on her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she could have had a actor in there with her. I don't know. I really don't give a damn if he in there or not, but I give it a B. I give it a B. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. I didn't see anything wrong with the song. It wasn't magnificent, but I think the song and the video did what it was supposed to do. It kind of, if you go back to that song that Beyonce did that was in black and white, damn, she had like a trench coat or some shit. It kind of remind me of that. I can't think of the name of that song. Y'all remember that song Beyonce did? The video
Cater.
Was it Cater? I think, yeah, it was her Destiny's Child. Yeah,
yeah.
That's the vibe that gave me
the video. Yeah.
So
yeah, I can take that.
See what
Oh, it's
about.
cool little bop. D-Love say I like it though. Cupcake say never needed a pill to have a memorable experience. Yeah, I mean, as far as Ciara though, I think people really know her for her. She got a lot of sexy songs, and this goes along with that. So I get, she did cool. It was cool. It was better than a lot of the shit I'm hearing. So
yeah. Well, we did a review on what's the young lady name? That was with, was it Dreamville?
Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox. Compared to that, I know it's totally different topic, but
yeah,
would you say that video is better or worse than that one?
Fuck, what the fuck did Ari Lennox do?
She was singing about put me in my soft girl era.
Oh no, I liked hers better. I like Ari Lennox song better. I ain't gonna lie. There's two different songs, that, and even though that was like a sexy song too, but I feel like this was a sexy song. Even when it comes to the beat, the driving bass and the slow, doom, doom. It was like it gave you that. Ari Lennox was a little more upbeat and whatnot, and it had a little more of a message to it. So I definitely rock with the Ari over that. But
I bet you if Miss YJ was waiting for you to come home and put that song on, like, let's get it. You ain't gonna turn it off, nigga. You ain't gonna turn it off.
Actually, I don't like. Crazy part, I don't like music. I don't intertwine the two, man. I feel like intimacy and music don't go together for me for some reason. The connection, maybe because I be listening to the shit like. What it will do is it will distract me to make me maybe go for a little bit more. Because I don't know. I listen to the shit. That's why I can't listen to music while I sleep. It's the same reason I cannot listen to music while I sleep, because I will be listening to bars. I will be listening to song structure and all that. I just can't. I gotta listen to. I'm telling you, man, it's just shit weird. But
nigga wake up like, he could have said that shit better than that. Drunken Love, that's a goddamn song. It was Drunken Love, yes.
Oh, okay.
Drunken Love, yes, yeah. But Cater, you was in black and white too, but Drunken Love is what I was looking for. Appreciate that, D-Love.
Yeah, you mean the Drunken Love? It was like the remix. She had two versions. You talking about the other version, not the big song with
The
Jay-Z.
one I think she was on the beach and it was in black and white.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think Jay-Z was on that song. But yeah. Salute to CC, and you gotta give CC some love, some credit, because out of the R&B artists that was in her era, her generation,
Right.
name them that's still doing it.
Well, her generation, you think about some K Michelle's and Carrie Hilson's, and you think about Memory. Yeah, you think about some other females out here, and the two names that I did name, where are they now? There could be a YouTube video that says that, maybe, Bad Business Deals with.
Carrie just dropped one.
Okay, so she's still rocking. Okay, that's good to see that.
The first one in God knows how long though.
Yeah, I feel like Doechie's just more rap though. So, but Scott, like SZA, all right. Fucking Janae Aiko, SZA, Janae Aiko, SZA, Summer Walker, like these Kaylani. That's four. Like, these are the women who are doing basically what Ciara was doing. To me, kind of. Summer Walker, she a little more soulful maybe, but there's still some women out there rocking, doing their R&B thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Janae Aiko in that category, because she does. I don't know why I want to call it meditation music, but that's what it sounds like. But she does do love songs, but her music is just different, bro.
Yeah,
I can listen to Janae all the time, man. Like
she put you in a serene.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sold Out, that album. Sold Out, and it's another one that kind of sounds the same, bruh. Man, you can listen to that whole album front to back, no skips, bruh. On God, bruh. Janae, she's the truth. She is one underrated, and I don't even know what kind of category to put her in. Is it R&B? Is it soul? Is it I don't know, but she's really dope, bro. She's really dope.
Yeah.
What up, Crucial?
Crucial in the building. What's good? We're gonna keep the show moving, man. Keep it rolling. BBC. BBP. Episode 6. Y'all ain't hear that. Episode 60 in this thing, man. We gotta talk about Charlie say she's a healer. Yeah, man. She get in that booth and she healed. She like soul healing type shit, so we gonna get on this. We're gonna go a little deeper into a topic that pretty sure y'all, if y'all been watching over here, y'all have seen. We went through and we broke down different acts and we put the paperwork up, documentation of the Drake lawsuit with not Kendrick but with Spotify, to see what the fuck Kendrick got going on behind the scene. Are they pushing this, man? What are they doing? What are his analytics? What these analytics? Y'all got to report, and Drake wins. Roll that cue for the feel good story of the night. God damn it. I'm here with it. I'm live tonight. Hey, the fact he really did it though. I was I was just bullshitting. But Drake,
hey, I did it for you, man. I did it for you. Okay. Y'all know good goddamn well I ain't feel like it, but
look, I feel like. Go ahead.
In a sense, for Drake, it will probably feel good to him, but you can finish. Let me know when you're ready for me to play the news.
All right. I'll just say this just real quick to preface. I feel like the only reason it's sort of a feel for, and it's not really a feel, but if it was some bullshit going on with these numbers being rigged within the industry, we need to know. The people must know.
No. We're not gonna do it like that, because this is how I see it. Now that's cool. In a sense, I get it. I agree, because you like. So this is what the fuck y'all been doing. But if that boy would have ripped Drake another asshole, he wouldn't have gave a damn, now would he? He wouldn't have cared.
No, he wouldn't. No, he
He
wouldn't.
wouldn't have cared at all because they do it for him. That's how he know it's being done. That's how he know, because they do it for his light skinned ass. But let's go to this goddamn clip.
Go ahead, roll the footage, man.
Drake's legal team is celebrating a preliminary win. A federal judge has ruled the entertainer's attorneys can have access to Kendrick Lamar's contract and other sensitive information. The ruling's part of Drake's defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group. Though Lamar is not a defendant himself in the case, it centers around the distribution and promotion of the song Not Like Us, which features some scathing lyrics about Drake. I want to bring in ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer to unpack this latest part of their feud. So, Brian, why do Drake's lawyers want this information about Kendrick's contract and also about salaries and bonuses for senior executives?
So, Diane, for Drake, at the heart of this lawsuit is the argument that UMG, the parent company for both record labels that have Drake and Kendrick Lamar as artists, that they inflated the market, that they kind of worked behind the scenes to drive up the interest of Not Like Us to the detriment of Drake. And so what they're hoping for is that all the internal messages, any discussions, payments, bonuses, any kind of discussion as to whether or not lyrics should be censored at the Super Bowl might lend itself to their arguments. And so they're hoping to get that evidence as well as sit people down for depositions to answer questions.
Now, Drake is accusing UMG of spreading false and malicious narrative about him. Right now, as I said, he's not suing Kendrick Lamar directly, but could he end up being brought into this lawsuit?
So it depends on what your definition of be brought into this lawsuit is. Could Kendrick be brought into the lawsuit as a witness, someone who testifies about a conversation that occurred based on what they found in the evidence or the discovery process that they're going through now? Yes. But do I think we're going to see Kendrick Lamar as a named defendant in this case? I think that ship has already sailed. I think Drake is focused on UMG, and what he says is a reckless use of these lyrics and the promotion of this song to the detriment of one of their own, namely Drake, as being with one of the record labels that UMG owns.
Given Drake is also with UMG, how are his lawyers explaining why they would try to sabotage him in this way? And where do you see this case going?
So part of the argument is that prior to Kendrick Lamar's breakout music that has, and these diss tracks back and forth between Kendrick and Drake was at the top of his game. He was leading the forefront when it came to streaming and the revenue that came in. And I think the argument that he has is that if they could lessen his brand when he went back to renegotiate a contract and he was looking at his streaming numbers and looking at his popularity, a damaged brand would have less in terms of negotiating a better contract than if they did not try to, as he's arguing, maliciously stain his reputation. And so that's what he's trying to argue. What happens next is the discovery process is going to continue. Information will be passed by both sides, meaning that Drake will also potentially have to sit down and be questioned by UMG. And we know that on June 30th, the judge is having a hearing for UMG's motion to dismiss to argue whether or not this case should continue, if at all.
All right, Brian Buckmeyer, thank you.
You know, say someone hand Drake his purse. Brother, you lost a dang gone rap battle. Like, man, it was agreed, D-Love. Agreed.
Yeah, and I can see some validity in a label trying to do that. But something about it tells me that they're riding the wave when it comes to this. They rode the wave, and on the seashore, one person was standing and the other person was not standing as tall as the other. Still standing. I didn't say falling down. So I kind of look at it like that, and I feel like this is interesting from Al Prophet, which I do watch his channel. Cupcake said what he says, they want to settle because they don't want internal communications revealed in the discovery process. And if a settlement comes from this, I can understand that. I will completely be like, okay, yeah, you know.
I mean, a settlement pretty much announces that you're guilty, or guilty for something that you don't want them to know. There's some paperwork. If those numbers was high because of you did this or you did that or we did this, then it probably is in some of that paperwork. And it goes with her other statement. She said it will launch a payola situation. Yes. And we know that shit is real. That shit's been going on from the beginning of time. But now, when it comes to streaming, it's a little different, but it's still the same. Numbers are boosted. And payola, hey, I'm gonna pay you 20 grand. You got them. You put these as the number one song for the first week or something like that. That shit happens. But I think, to me, it just seems like a conflict of interest, which I feel like the label should drop his ass if it goes this far. Like, okay, you feel like we're doing this, so when it's time for renegotiation of your contract, we don't have to pay you as much. Well, fuck you. Leave. How about that?
Right. In which Drake, what he should do, be like, hey, be be like bread and toast. Like, you know, get your money where you can. In which he's not gonna take no huge hit. I mean, he's putting out music. I feel like, man, look, move around, do what you gotta do. But
now let me ask you this, since you're on that. If he do go independent,
yeah,
and he put out a project and his numbers are drastically lower, but he still got numbers that's higher than pretty much everybody else, what does that tell you? It's a machine pushing his ass.
Yeah, in which the machine does what? They promote. So there's a marketing staff that goes with them, which that he won't have access to anymore. So I can see why. I mean, Kanye, pretty sure his numbers may have not been the same, but that boy still do numbers when he put music out. I mean, I don't know, but I tend, something about it says Drake would never be fucking independent. Something about it says that. As far as what other label is big as UMG, there's no other. Like there's, what are we looking at now? Every other big label was bought out basically by like.
Yeah, I think he'll see more of his money though. I mean, the numbers may drop, but he'll still. Yeah. I think the money won't, because now he's getting pretty much damn near 100% of it. You know, unless he got a street team or whatever like that, he gonna have to pay these people to help him. But other than that, he goes down fucking distro kid. You know what I'm fucking saying, bro?
Man, and that's why I said I can't see him doing that, man. I can't see him doing that. But from my point of view, yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of ignorant to the facts on when it comes to that. You know, I know how Kanye did his with the Vultures project, and since he's been off of the quote unquote grid of the machine. So if that's not the I would say that's the blueprint, man. But I would feel like it's almost a little too drastic. I don't know if he's gonna want to do that, but I mean, back to this lawsuit and what we heard when it comes to that lawsuit. I feel like when it comes to UMG and Kendrick and that relationship, that at some point it's gonna have to come to a head.
Yeah.
Where it's gonna have to, like, I feel like something major basically is gonna happen. And I kind of lost my train of thought, but it's got to be something major come from this. So like there's gonna be a cause and effect after the paperwork, and the lawyers get the documents. There's gonna be a cause. This is the cause. This lawsuit, and this is the effect, and something's gonna change majorly within. You know,
the relationship I feel like is damaged now. Of course, he's not like they said. He's not going after Kendrick. He's going after the label. And once you go against the hand that feeds you, like, how can you come back from that?
Right.
You can't. You can't. And I think if it is what I think it is, they're pushing both of them. Kendrick, maybe they was pushing Kendrick during this time he was beefing with Drake. But I think the only reason Drake is pushing for this information because they've done this for him. And that people, I don't give a fuck if you're a gangster or a civilian. That is snitching, people. That is fucking snitching. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna tell on you. Oh, that's some whole shit. But if it's about money, I gotta respect it. You gotta respect it.
So to the people that Drake, going back to the initial paperwork that came out whenever he filed all of this, there was people he said could be named in these bot schemes and in these. There was people like, and we just heard on the news clip that they were talking about the depositions that come out of this, them questioning people. And I can't help but think some of the people that they will be or wanting to question would be people from the initial accusations that Drake was making, because there's like 20 different accusations that they made. Such and such over here was running a bot farm for such, or they had information from here of an insider, some person, which these people, they weren't named. But I would feel like, okay, if you won this now, you get all this, then yes, okay, let's name this person. We got a whistleblower from Spotify. His name is John Doe. Bring him in on deposition and see what he has to say.
I think that, man, you know, that would start a lot of shit. And it wouldn't be a good look for Spotify, especially with all of the complaints from the independent artists to even some of the mainstream artists who may even use DistroKid. They're gonna be like, oh, so this what you so y'all been stealing from us, which a lot of people are making claims. Hell, we hear it from goddamn Cole all the time.
Right.
That will really fuck up that label as far as them being not label, but them that platform as them being a legit music platform. And oh Lord, that's the domino effect gonna happen right there. Big one.
Once but it can happen on both sides where these people get to coming in for these depositions and they get the fumbling and they facts and shit ain't lining up, and then it's like, oh well, shit, it's a moot point at that point. You know, it's like it's not a. Oh, you was lying. We could tell by your deposition. Like, so it could go both ways, but you are right. The Pandora's box would be open if some of them people from that initial suit, or it wasn't a suit, it was a fact-finding expedition, I should call it. But people from those fact-finding expeditions that they started, if they come in there and they like, look, I got this, dates, receipts on this, we did this for this, shit gonna go. As you look, then you're gonna be looking at Kendrick like, oh, you manufactured this shit.
What you think the worst thing that can come out of this? What's the worst
That'll be
thing?
the worst thing. That'll be the fucking worst thing right there. Oh, y'all took all these numbers to Jay-Z and the NFL music committee. Y'all took all of these numbers and these shits was botted, and that's, you know, we was looking at these analytics and they all skewed and shit, and we went off that to give Kendrick a Super Bowl performance, and this shit is all, boy, look.
Man, I mean, regardless if they played with those numbers, I was just watching a JID performance, and he was getting ready to perform. He hadn't even hit the stage, so the DJ was playing music, and they was playing Not Like Us, and it was like people was there, but it wasn't packed yet. The DJ just playing, and he getting this shit together. I'm talking about the goddamn crowd was singing that shit like he was on stage, bro.
Right.
Like that song has had a heavy influence on these people's ears, bro. They love that fucking song.
Yeah.
For real. For real. So skewed numbers or not, it's still probably one of the biggest songs in a long time, far as numbers that ever happened in a single year.
The impact. Yeah, you can't take that. You can't take that away from it. I can't take that away from it. So, I definitely understand that. I understand that. So, yeah.
Well, she said, I think Kendrick is just as corporate as Drake. K's content just makes it seem to not be so. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Hey,
I don't know about that.
I can't knock that. That's not out of the realm of possibility to me. And the thing that makes me say that is because looking at Mr. Morale and looking at this, but it's when he did a certain type of music that this shit happened.
Facts. He dumbed it down, bro.
He dumbed it down. Yeah. So I think that's the one thing I can kind of see that narrative holding a little bit of truth to it. You know, I can't take it off the table, you know.
Yeah, I won't either, but I mean, what you gonna say if they come to you and say, hey man, this is what we're gonna do to get your numbers where they need to be? You gonna say no? If it never caused an issue, in your whole entire career of signing to this label, why are you gonna say no? Because no, we might get in trouble. Now Drake just caused trouble.
And GNX, it wasn't like GNX. The whole album was just not, like wasn't like he wasn't talking about nothing on the project. But you definitely had Peekaboo. Yeah. I just spent $6,000 on the chain. Peekaboo, like that you didn't hear that on Mr. Morale. So
turn his TV off.
Turn his TV off.
Yeah, but it is what it is. We're gonna find out. Being that they gave him the okay, we definitely gonna find out something. And I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it.
Yeah, we'll tap back into that. What we got? What we got next, man? I'm kind of lost.
Don't worry about it. I got you back.
Okay.
After this, then we'll do our second review. Then we get to those big stories at the end. But this one, of course, we know. I don't know. It seemed like a damn near a whole year Usher been goddamn been on this tour where he's serenading these ladies and he be pushing the envelope. I will say that. But this last one, very, very. This last show he did, he got real extra. And this shit went viral. And there's a lot of stories coming out. Some of them not true, some of them I don't know. But let's take a look at this clip real quick. They actually hit the news. When this shit hit the news, yeah, that shit definitely viral.
So this is Jimalita Tillman. Wow. She runs the Harold Washington Cultural Center and leads their award-winning theater group. This video has been, it is blowing up. Tens of millions of views. And she is here. I think we can't show the last bit of this. I don't know if we can show just how intense this got. But Jimalita, how you doing?
Wonderful. You cannot pay for this kind of exposure. No, right. 30 million people.
Right. That's crazy.
We're licking cherries.
Right.
Let's get into it.
Is that what we weren't seeing?
Yes. Let's get into it. It's a family show.
Do they not have a concession stand?
He brought them out. Like, Usher's a big Fosse fan. I'm a big Fosse fan. He once played Billy Flynn in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
I locked right in. When he came around with those cherries, I said, well, life is a bowl of cherries. I'll take one, maybe two. And I'm really excited. I'm embracing it. This whole moniker of Auntie Cherry. I'm just going to embrace it. Yeah. I'm a woman that's coming of age, and now I'm a retired homeschool mom. I was there while I was retired. Happened to catch the show while I was looking at other theaters for our theater festival we're looking to produce. The Harold Washington will be in London producing some shows. And I said, Usher's in town. Well, let me go check it out. Did not see this happening.
Did you? Were you in the front row? You never met Usher? How did it happen?
Well, in this particular instance, there's this area where you sit, and it's funny because they say, Mr. Raymond's going to walk past here. Do not move. He's going to be just walking through.
Okay.
He wasn't even supposed to stop where we were. It was like magnetic, and he smells like vacation. Like Maldives.
Why did he pick you?
Well, it was
Why not,
meant to
Larry?
be, Larry.
Why not?
One of the young ladies was telling him I'm a retired homeschool mom and that this should be her moment, not hers. And the lady was from the UK, and he said, well, come on over here because I just finished homeschooling my daughter who finished all her studies last year.
Oh, yeah, she has a doctorate at 17.
At 17,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
ma'am. And so he brought me closer, and I locked in. I brought out all the Broadway matches that I had, but it was easy.
What didn't they show?
He has a magnetic personality, and I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Actual kiss.
Now the Harold Washington is getting a lot of play. People are following things that my daughter is doing, but with that does come some ups and downs.
Oh, yeah.
So I first saw this on X. Somebody shared the video and said the description of the video was that like this.
I would have I guess see the full video to get my full take on it. But if the kiss was like, what was the kiss like, man? I mean, because entertainment, we know what entertainment is. We know what entertainment is.
Right. See if I can find it, man. Let me see if I can find it for you.
And he's a married man, right? Correct? Or is it he just?
No, he's married.
Okay, so he's married. He's an entertainer. Okay, so from her perspective, and this for the ladies in the crowd, this is just my opinion. The woman who married him married an entertainer who does entertainment for, I would say, 90 to 95% women. I'm hearing an echo. So yeah, knowing that that's the case, it's like his wife, she knows him more than anybody else walking this earth, I would think. She knows what he does to sell. She knows what he might do to sell, to get things drummed up and people talking about him, so I think I'll rest my case right there. And
I think he wouldn't do it if his wife had a problem with it, and that could be an assumption. We could see them end up getting divorced next week. How long have been? I don't know why I'm freezing like this. I might have to drop down. How long has he been doing this tour?
A minute.
He's been doing this tour. Damn near, it had to be for a year by now. I've been seeing him, feed these women strawberries and all kind of shit like this for a long time. and the shit. Didn't this shit start with Keke Palmer, man?
Yeah, that was
that shit started at.
Yeah, from around that time,
somewhere around that. And then he did a song and put her in the video. Usher was getting real disrespectful. But guess what? Guess who never said anything? His wife. She never said shit. I think she's cool with it, long as he's bringing home a goddamn check and he's coming home to her. Shit, she might be in the goddamn audience. Shit, she might be backstage. Who knows? But that's his side. That's what he has to deal with it. If it's nothing, you think he gives a fuck or what that woman got to do when she go home? Nope. As long as you bought that ticket and you had a good time on my show, fuck him. For real.
Yeah. Okay, say I can't even generate any desirous feelings for any spoken for man. Hedonistic feelings don't excite me. What D-Love? If your man is in the spotlight, ladies are going to be attracted to him. It lands on if he is faithful, integrity, and loyalty. On a program in her head is a show. Relax. Oh,
okay. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this, YJ. Some people say he's being disrespectful to his wife. Is Denzel doing the same thing? Is any of these actors doing the same thing? They're getting paid for that shit.
Yeah.
Usher's getting paid to put on the goddamn show. He's doing that shit in front of everybody. He ain't hiding this shit.
Yeah.
He's putting on the show. So if he breaks this down to his wife, like this is how my shows go. This is how I'm doing my shows. It's bringing us so much money. Blah blah blah. She understands that. She's not. She's not. I guess insecure because he's coming home to her. You know, like I said, as soon as he get off stage, she might be there. Come on, man, let's go. Let's go to the next show.
Yeah.
Now, the husband of Auntie, that's what they call her. He might not like it. He might not like it.
Right, because he a regular Joe. But
yeah.
Check your insecurities at the door. You know, she out there having fun.
It's not Usher's fault at all. It's the woman's fault. They ain't gotta sit there and let him do that shit to them. Especially if they're involved with somebody. If they single, have fun. If you got a man, you sit here letting him do it, and you know that shit might hit camera and go all over the internet, and you just want to live for that moment, that's your fault.
Look, I you know, that whole situation you just played out about the dude at home and the regular dude. Look, I'm not too much seeing it. I understand it, but you know, it is what it is. You know, would I be happy if my woman was sitting in the front row kissing this man? Probably so. Start your YouTube channel. We're gonna do something with this, you know. But I don't know, man. She not going home with that man. He not going home with her. I mean, it's like, man, think about, this is his show. He does his show. Imagine how much more he can charge for that front row of seats, because women know it's supply and demand. Like the demand, there's a demand in women to be her, to be that girl. So when it comes to the price of these tickets, I'm pretty sure he could charge whatever the fuck he wants, and it's gonna be a lot of women line the fuck up like, I can maybe be that auntie. Oh,
hey, it to me, it ain't no different from what Chris Brown do after the show. You know, he do the meet and greets. He get paid $1,000 for a meet and greet, take a picture and all that type of shit. It's now it is different because that physical. I mean, it's still physical contact. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He have him picked up, sitting them on their lap, and all kind of shit like that.
Ass, hand full of ass, and all type of shit.
So, you know, if you got a man and you tell him, I'm gonna go to this Usher concert, and his head off rip, he knows what's going on there. He's gonna tell you, hey man, don't disrespect me, please. That's all I ask. Don't disrespect me. And her response is, baby, this is a chance. This is one chance in a lifetime. Can I just have this moment? Sure you can. Just find you another address. I'm just keeping it the books.
Look,
I mean, especially if you're married, bro. Especially if you're married.
Yeah, I can feel that. The physical contact, like D Love said, hold up, not physical contact. I can understand that. You know, yeah. I would say if she is the one to do that, I'm like, okay, do you got an IG? Like, how are you gonna capitalize on? You're not just gonna do this shit just for pleasure now. That's why I think that's why, bro. Because just doing it strictly out of pleasure, it does seem a little, you know. But you know, bucket list. People, there's moment. You know, she gonna remember that for the rest of her life. Let her, whatever, man. She ain't my. Yeah.
I mean, and you, if you're in a marriage, it's sacred grounds, bro. And I'm supposed to be the last. I'm supposed to be the last. If we gonna do this to death do us part, I'm supposed to be the last to touch on you, kiss you all in your mouth like that. You mean to tell me I had to share that? No,
those
bro.
are your sacred grounds. Those are your sacred grounds. Those are Cupcake sacred grounds. Those are Charlie's. Those are D-Love sacred grounds. Who knows what people got going on? She might be in an open relationship. I don't know, but whoever.
That's true.
Whatever two people agreement.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, you were speaking for you. I understand that, and I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, I think I'm speaking for all the men that I'm going to have to use this term possessive over theirs. Not controlling, possessive.
Well, that term can be just as depending on the context. Possessive. I mean, you are my item.
You are.
I possess you.
You're mine. You're mine.
It is. Yeah. I can respect it. I think my I don't know. This ain't grown folk talk, man. Let's get it because we could be here all day on this topic. I ain't gonna lie.
I told you. I said this conversation can go so many different ways because there's so many players in it. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, so yeah.
New troll in the building. What's good?
What up? What up, New? Hey, boy. Good to see you over here on the side of town, bro.
What's good?
So we're gonna go into the second and final I guess reaction. Remember we threw this in tonight, and then we're gonna go into the last segment of the show. And it's rolling right on just like it should. Of course, this guy, he had his fair share of dealings with women and issues, and that shit landed him in goddamn jail. You feel me?
Yeah. And he rapping about it to this day.
But
from
he
he
doing all this music from a damn cell, and we got artists out here on free land that don't want to put out no goddamn music. Right. But Tory,
he putting it. He got people in there with him doing features and shit like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna need you on this track, bro. Nah, you three cells down. I heard you spitting, bro. You got to come get on this shit. You a spitting player. Like, I respect it, man. Whole bunch of features. We ain't heard none of them niggas. And they on that motherfucker like, man, I'm on Tory. I'm like, hey, man, he feeding the people, man. I kind of respect it, but he, I'm off that.
No, he is. A lot of people feel like that motherfucker ain't in jail until they seen that goddamn clip where he was trying to fucking rap, and a fucking riot started out right behind his head. Like, hey man, I gotta go. Yeah, you better go for one of them goddamn motherfuckers hit you.
Yeah,
but anyway,
you in there.
We're gonna go into this next one. This is Tory Lanez, and he doing this. I think the project is called Prison Stories or something like that. And he did this for his youngin'. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. This is off of that Eminem track.
Remember the time we ate spaghetti? I kind of miss that. So, I wanted to try some spaghetti to remember it.
Yeah. Hey, Kai.
Little baby.
Daddy love you, right? Look. Dear Kai, hope you don't think that the reason why I'm in here is cause I'm wildin'. Daddy, he just lost the trial and they got me for something violent. DA talking 22 years, I couldn't even fucking tell you. It was way too hard to just be honest. Glass visits, told your mama not to bring you for the first 3 months. I couldn't let you witness daddy at the bottom. You was only 5, plus I brought you every single day to trial. Knew that deep down I was going in, so I would fake a smile. Paparazzi flashing at us, I know you don't understand, but you still my little.
Damn, I hate it. He said, knew deep down inside he was going in. I just wanted to point that out.
single day to trial. Knew that deep down I was going in, so I would fake a smile. Paparazzi flashing at us, I know you don't understand, but you still my little man. Every single minute of that trial week that I brought you out to court, the public said it's underhand. I really brought you cause I didn't know if I see you again. Mommy didn't know what to do, daddy was out on the jail. Mommy started drinking more, but she hid it from you well. You miss daddy, I know why, I just see it in your eye. All them little nights you cried, I can see it when you smile. It hurts me to death when I look at you and I see my eyes. I remember Christmas when I went in, I didn't have enough money to give you a life. Daddy felt so helpless on that day that he sat up inside his cell and all he did was cry. See, daddy bank accounts was frozen and his accountants left him, so everybody that told him they hold him down went suicide. I had to call you on that phone and read you a poem, cause I ain't had no dough to get you through the times. I just want you to know that you the reason why I keep on fighting these powerful people in these crucial times.
I'm gonna get a little critical just for a second.
All right.
And I'm not the person to say innocent, guilty, none of that. But these type of songs like this was made in the midst or after you made a decision. We don't think about the domino effect that our decisions can cause. Again, I don't know if he did it or not. A lot of people say not here now for no reason. I don't know. But he was wilding out that night. He said in the song, Daddy wasn't wild and I'm in here because I lost a trial. Yeah, you lost a trial, but you were wild. You was. You was. So now this kid got to suffer. Baby mama. And I'm pretty sure he got something saved up, but use your goddamn brain, man.
So, I mean, when it comes to accountability and remorse, do you think him doing this song, do you think it does show some remorse or accountability for his action?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. But I just hate that it had to happen or go to this point because he got a lot of time, bro. They do got a lot of time. Yeah. It ain't about going to jail for 1 or 2 years or 6 months and come home. Nah. It's not that. This kid gonna be missing his pops for what, about 10 years?
It's some calendars and on this project he talking about he getting out next year. Like, you know, he's speaking that, and he said it so many times on the project. Like, I'm coming home soon. I'm coming home. Like, I'm like he's trying to speak that shit into existence. I haven't heard any, you know, as far as what they call it, the shit you get. Damn it, I forgot. But you know. I haven't heard anything else. Yeah, I haven't. So I haven't heard anything about him. But you know, all throughout his album, he's talking about, man, I'm coming home soon. I'm about to be out this bitch. You know, so you can roll it.
Mama, you my roller. Always know that I made you a soldier. Now, hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Told your mama you a soldier, that's what I told you. And if she needs you, then hold her through the night. I know daddy not there right now, but you don't know why. Make you wonder when I'm coming back. But I promise I'll be back for my little soldier. I told you until I'm home, boy, I'm finna fight. I remember it was April 12th, county jail. Daddy, he just wasn't there. First birthday I ever missed. Daddy felt alone and felt like no one's there. So he shut himself down from the world and he ain't phoning in. I know that it only affected you, it was nothing fair. Mommy, she loved you so much she started getting cleaned up. But when you had to stay with Ashley, I know that seemed sus. Even though your mama came with drama, she was always strong enough to hold you up just for the both of us. I wonder how you really feeling lately. Uncle Jay is crazy, ain't he? But he loves you and he stays with you the days that I just can't be. Also understand that Rico is your little brother. I need you both to keep each other's safety. Cause they gave daddy all these years. Promise that I'll make it home till the day I make it there. Court case, 10 years. Ain't no one can say it's fair. But that's how they play the cards. You know they don't play them fair. Daddy will be always there. And that's where the Rico too. Daddy will be always there. I know that you'll be there too. All the shit I'm hearing about is dumb noise. I just wanna get home to my young boys. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Told your mama you a soldier, that's what I told you. And if she needs you, then hold her through the night. I know daddy not there right now, but you don't know why. Make you wonder when I'm coming back. But I promise I'll be back for my little soldier. I told you until I'm home, boy, I'm finna fight. Rico,
And I guess what I will say about Tory Lanez, he definitely got some artistry to him. I do think at certain points in time, he can get in that Drake bag where he sounds his style, it just mimics Drake. And that song is not one, I will say that. So don't hold me to that song. But the boy, he definitely got a level of artistry about himself. Cupcake, what she said, glad he's still united with his art. And that's all he's got to lean on. So I can respect that. The actual quality of what he is doing, it actually can kind of hold up to people who are out here right now, especially with dealing with some of the lax engineering that's going on, just because we got these amazing, all this technology and plugins and things where you can just slap it on there and it go. So what he's putting out is not bad music. It's just if people even have an ear to even listen to him anymore, type of thing.
Yeah. It sucks. I mean, not the song, but it sucks that one bad night. And I don't look at Tory as a bad individual. I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
I don't know his rap sheet, but I know this one incident caused all this time. Now, do I agree with the time they gave him? Fuck no. I think that was ridiculous. There was no attempted murder or nothing. Somebody got hit in their foot, bro. In their fucking foot. But
with the deadly weapon.
With a deadly weapon, yeah. I just feel like I can't remember the charges they gave him, but if the charges match the crime, ain't shit I can say about it. I like the song because he poured out his heart to his kid, man. I'm gonna give it a B+, bro.
B+, okay. Say 3 felony. Tory Lanez convicted of 3 felony charges related to the shooting, assault with the semi-auto. So he got assault, having a loaded, unregistered firearm, and gross negligence in discharging the firearm. So those are the 3 charges, all felonies. Which those 3, being that they're all felonies, 10 years. But I still get what you're saying. I just wanted to look it up just to see. But what's good? Chloe in the building. What's good? What's good? Yeah. Hey, as far as the song, I'm gonna just go to the song. I'm gonna kind of leave that alone. But as far as the song itself, I'm not the beat. I give it a C. I feel like it would have been more powerful on something that we ain't heard before. And I feel like even though the piano it has an emotional undertone to the piano, which that's what he's trying to bring out. But I think that combined with the hook being basically, do you think was that him singing the hook? I think that was him singing the hook.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah. In which we know he can sing. He do a lot of R&B song. Like that's how I didn't know he rapped it first. Like,
he was introduced to us as a singer.
As a singer, right. And I think that's the crazy part is that if you put a boom bap beat on Tory Lanez, he can get off on some of these beats. Now he might sound like Drake on some of them beats, but he can get off on the boy got bars. And the crazy part, just a little fun fact, the owner of URL TV, Smack, they said, what's the one artist that people sleep on? They was doing an interview with Smack. He said, what's the one artist that people really sleep on when it comes to their bars and whatnot? And Smack was like, Tory Lanez. I was like, damn. He said that. And that kind of mixed with him starting to do more rap songs, it kind of woke me up to an extent. But when I listened to it, I was like, he got a voice and he can play with his words a little bit, but
Yeah. I think he in that category to me with Mo3, and T-Pain.
Uh-oh.
Dudes that can actually sing and rap. Well, you know, I can't leave out Yellow Fella because he can. I don't know if he write his rhymes or not. Yeah, I'm talking about actually can hold a
Yeah,
note.
that
Rap.
can't. Yeah, I can see it's some more out there. It's some more out there. But I get where you going with that. I get where you going with that.
I'm talking about they're pretty good at both. You said some more out there who?
That are pretty good at both.
At both.
I mean, I you put me on the spot, but look, I would have to. We talking about rapping and singing. I would have to. I would have to sit back. I would have to sit back. And that's a good question, but it's not one I could really do justice on the spot. I'm gonna just say that.
I got you. I feel that.
Yeah.
She said that Eminem song was very packed with words, and Tory matched the volume of the words M used.
Okay. Cupcake rocking with it.
FBG Duck. If you heard his unpublished music, I don't know, Chloe, because I don't listen. I never listened to FBG Duck. Never.
I think I heard about 5 of his songs. I know one of them was called Dead Bitches. That's
what the fuck?
But I didn't know. But I'm ignorant to the facts. So that's why I will say, yeah, C Breezy can definitely write a verse.
Yeah.
I can't give it to him though, because he don't do it enough. It's easy to make shit look good off the bench, like on some J.R. Smith shit. But put that man in that, like, you see what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, for someone who do it a whole album type of shit, that's why I can't put C Breezy in there. With Mo3, yeah, you can, because he do that all album. And then when you talk about T-Pain, I'm like, yeah, he can do it. He can do it. Could T-Pain hold a stick to Nas lyrically? Could T-Pain hold a stick to any of J. Cole's lyrically? No, he can ride a beat. Like, that's different from like Tory Lanez be like, he get intricate with his he get intricate with some lyrics now. I think that's a little different from a T-Pain, which he's gonna rhyme at the end of his bar and he's gonna stay on beat. That's a little different, you know.
Okay.
And I say that about Mo3 too, because Mo3, he definitely he could chop it up with you. He got that fast paced style. He could get a little intricate now, you know. So
Mo3, hey, that's my nigga. I can't take nothing from him. But Nick, I get exactly what you're saying. I was reading your comment. You said if you listen to the original, you'll see how good he had on his computer. He did a hell of a job singing on that song.
Yeah, it sounds close. Like when the hook first kicked off, I thought he used Eminem hook. I was like, oh, but then I heard he changed the words up, and it sounded a little different. But it's not like the hardest hook to. It's not like Anita Baker or no shit like that. But but the fact that you held that note and you kept that shit going, I respect it. I respect it.
I mean, the notes that he hit wasn't no, like you said, melodies, but to sound good doing it like that I don't know. I think that would have been tough for a lot of people to do. Cause I don't know. I get what you're saying though, Nicky.
Yeah. I think his voice, the range that he's in, it's easier for him because I think his voice is not too low. So to hit that, it wouldn't be terribly hard, but
Right. So hopefully this computer catch up. But we're gonna get ready and get to the last segment of the show. And before we get up out of here, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, share it out. Let's see if we got a video for this. I don't think we do.
Oh no. Yeah, this I got what basically from what Billboard got going on.
Okay.
But I don't have a video for it. So yeah, Oh, you know what? We ain't doing it justice. Drop that. We gotta make them hungry. We gotta.
All right, come on with it. Let's see.
So we here with it. We here with it. In this discussion, I actually, when I went back to Billboard, y'all know how these websites do. You can view it once, and I can't go back to it. I gotta subscribe to see the article from Billboard because that's 2020. Ain't no more magazines. You got to pay to see a fucking article and read it. But basically, what they said. When it comes to Diddy, right, and I've really been uninterested in any talks about Diddy lately because the past 3 fucking people that have brought any case have been either bullshit or dealt with Tony Busby or it's just been bullshit, and the case end up, But the one person that stays constant is Miss Cassie, in which they did announce about 24 hours ago that Cassie will be, in court, full body, using her full name, and will be speaking in this trial.
Yep.
So when we talk about that, it's a lot that comes up because I feel like she is the star witness. She is the linchpin. All these other little, you got a DJ around the corner, and he was at the freak off, and this person was at the freak off and said this and that and that. But when it comes to what you can prove in court, that's what we are talking about. All the allegations I've been been disinterested by all this shit, basically. But what I guess what's your feeling as far as, right now when you hear that Cassie is gonna be a part of this, fully a part of this after getting them M's?
Yeah, I think it's going to really, really sting for him. Of course, as you were speaking of the allegations that's been coming out lately, 2 of them got. And I know you were speaking about this. Yeah, I see. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
Maybe this will work better. But but with the allegations that's coming out that's been shut down, it could look good for Diddy in a sense because you got so many of them out there that will be tried. Then you have some that gets got, man, get your dumb ass from out of here. We witnessed the one with Jay-Z and him, and come to find out the young lady lied. Then another one that just came out recently with people that she included in it, find out she lied. But with Cassie actually taking the stand, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt because she's one of the few that are legit, and we know that. Just like I said earlier, we was talking about Drake. He settled out of court. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to take it that far. You know he was going, hey, you don't want to do that. She probably going to get more money out you. That's a sign of guilt for me. Or some people will say, he don't want his name dragged through the mud. Nah, when that video came out, ain't no name dragged through the mud. We seen what the fuck you did. So, it's they're going to burn his ass. I don't give a damn. They're going to burn his ass, bro. I didn't know she was going to actually testify, bro. I did not know she was going to testify. I thought she was just going to leave it alone. But when that settlement, they can't talk about that no more. That's not a part of this. But it's a lot more. But one thing that may hurt her is she's going to have to sit here and relive a lot of shit that she did that she agreed to. That's what I feel like may hurt her. So, because a lot of that shit, I don't think it was forceful, especially in the very beginning. I think she agreed to some of that shit. But then again, who knows?
I like the way you broke that down. I like the way you broke that down. Yeah, I feel like that this had to happen. I feel like if this didn't happen, that this case may go, it may look a little different. But now that we have this, definitely things look a lot different because there was a lot more said. Like the video showed one thing. Okay, that's just the video. But all them other statements she said.
Yes.
All that shit.
Yeah. It's a lot more.
It's a lot.
A whole lot more. And
so, yeah.
And then we see, interviews with people like Terrence Howard. What's his name is? Terrence Howard. Yeah. Even though he's not a part of the case, he's making goddamn claims. Yeah, man, did he want to fuck me? And a lot of people say they coming out here just to railroad it, man. Nah, I don't think so. For people who still saying that shit, come on, man, wake up. Wake up. And this is not here to convict Diddy because he gonna have his day in court. But with all these different people who's come forward, I'm talking about the people who actually will be in court with Diddy, sitting across that courtroom. This is a question I have because I keep hearing this. Buzz, was he representing all these other people? Or do these other people got other lawyers? That's what I was hearing. I don't know how true that is.
Well, he was representing multiple people, of course. He was, because he had a total of 100 and some people that he claimed. But I can't really put too much weight on anything he said. And the fact that he can't practice in the state of New York, but he has to have kind of like another person with him that can, and he can be alongside them. That's another thing. But yeah, at this point, it's Cassie versus Diddy. If she can speak in that trial, it's her versus him. Whatever they're gonna have some other character witness or whatever whoever they want to bring up, cross examination for all the shit. So the prosecution is South District of New York. Yeah. So I mean, at the end of it, he gonna have his day in court. I'm not gonna go into what I mean. Hell, this is the court. What can you prove in court? At the end of the day.
Yeah. He better have a hell of a goddamn defense lawyer. That's all I can say, and I'm pretty sure he do.
Oh yeah.
If Busby was representing a lot of the people who put out these claims against Diddy, I will say this: nobody's gonna probably take them serious because of Tony Busby. His reputation has been diminished with the shit with the last person he came out with, including Jay-Z inside the claims. And
that was the icing.
That for real, like that really helped Diddy. It really did. And if these other people have legit claims, boy, I hope that the 13 that they have sitting in that seat in the jury, hope they listen, hope they pay attention, and don't just use what has been said in the news that was not legit. Because if they have that mental state of, oh man, these motherfuckers, these other witnesses up here are probably just like the ones who lied on Diddy. And that would not be good for the prosecution. I promise you that.
Facts. That's big facts. Big old facts. Yeah. It's sad seeing, cornerstone of the hip hop community such as Diddy. Hold on, let me turn my camera on. To see, let me scoot up.
Uh-oh.
Cornerstone of the hip hop community, man. Come on now, come on, Diddy. This is putting a stain on legacies. Nah, legacy. What do we do it for?
What do we do it for?
What? I had to throw that. Legacy. What do we do it for? Man, that man legacy, bro. It's very disheartening. If he go down like that, and I'm pretty sure he's not just gonna walk out the courtroom after court day. I feel like regardless of what happened, he's not just walking out with his lawyer doing this.
Mm-mm. Yeah, he gonna walk out just like Kells. I gave y'all 30 damn years.
Yep. Making songs. And I think that Kel song, I do think that was him. I thought it was AI when I first heard it. That Kel song, that's him.
Yeah.
I seen, what was it? Charlemagne was doing a breakdown on it. Like this. I'm like, damn. I didn't think it was, but I guess that was really Kel. Like, man, that boy Kel sound defeated. He sound like very defeated on that song. Like he sound like he was down to his smallest microbial form. Like there was one element of the element chart left on that man's soul.
Can we name another hip hop or R&B entertainer who was given more years than Kells? This dude got 30 years, bro. I'll be fucking broken too.
On his level?
Yeah, on his level. Yeah, I ain't talking about small shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about major artists like that.
Help us out in the chat if y'all can think of any. I'm trying to.
Yeah, help us out. Yeah, because I can't think of none. I mean, we know there's some small artists who got in big trouble for probably murder. Who knows? But someone as mega as R. Kelly, who was sentenced to 30 years. Just imagine. And this is what Diddy dealing with right now. Yeah. You've been living life in luxury your whole career. What? Since he was probably in his early mid-20s? Now he in his 50s. So he's been doing this shit for over 25, 30 years. And now you gotta eat noodles and one scoop of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, the noodles is banging with the Fritos and the pack of shredded cheese, whatever, the spread is banging. The Diddy spread is something crazy. That ain't no linguine. That ain't even no Olive Garden. Like that's a little different.
Yeah, see, everybody's saying no.
D-Love saying no. Cupcake saying no. I can't think. I'm sitting there the whole time trying to think. And no. Kells caught that thing, man.
Yeah.
Who else would deserve it more?
Yep. Now, before we wrap this up, I just want to know, because you did say he's not walking out there like this. What's your guesstimate?
Years?
Of the time they're gonna give me.
Does anybody in the chat know? Or do you know how long he's been in there already?
Who, Diddy?
Yeah. Like a year? Has it been a year yet?
No, I think, didn't it happen like last September, October, some shit like that?
Okay, so it ain't even been a year yet. I mean,
that's not a year yet. Floyd said, it's Kelly with 30.
30 play.
30 ball. Jeez.
I mean, for what Tory did, Tory got 10, Diddy 10, 12, 10, 5 years probation.
Man, hell no. Look, I know that Deadly Weapon. Okay, when you say it like that, it just sounds like you deserve 10. I get it.
Well, it was 3. I mean, I feel like Tory got that amount because of the 3 charges that he got. Those 3 charges are all felonies. So it's how they say it, running concurrent type shit. Like, I don't know what terminology there, but that's 3 felony. That's 3 different, and that's the crazy part where this might go to your point, whereas some of these things with this Diddy case, this shit, these are all felonies as well. So, maybe fuck around and be 18. For some reason, I don't know. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you.
I'm going 20, bro. I'm going 20.
Nikki News say, or Charlie said September 16th, 2024 is when he got locked up. Nikki News say 12 to 20 is my guess. 13 if things weren't concerned. That's back to back is all D-Love said. If he created these offense, then he is where he belongs. It's all great music and all.
Again, he got to have his day in court. Everybody, we have our opinions on what has been said over the years, and not just starting back with the Cassie situation. We've been hearing shit about Diddy for so long.
Here go Boss.
I'm sorry. And a lot of people don't like Cat, but Cat said this shit. He called this shit in the beginning of the year. Diddy, your time is here, nigga.
Oh, yeah. Cat Williams, punk ass. Yeah, he did say that. He did. But yeah, I don't know. I guess you got any last words on that topic? I'm gonna wrap this segment up. I want to talk about one more thing before we get up out of here. You got any last words?
Hit the goddamn. I'm bullshit. No, go ahead, bro.
Oh, okay. Man, look. Man. Ha! Got him! I thought it was true. Thought it was true. I ran across something, man. Hold on, let me share my screen. We got to do this real quick. Just real quick. I'm not going to be too long. Billboard top 25 female artists of all time. Billboard put out this list a couple of hours ago. I was just, scroll when I was trying to find an article about Diddy, I wind around stumbling over this shit, and y'all know how when it comes to these lists that they make. So I'm gonna start from one with the. Don't tell me they did the same shit. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with number 1. They got Nicki Minaj, best female rappers of all time, from Billboard's critics. They got Nicki number 1. We just gonna roll through them real quick. They got Nicki number 1. Damn, why is this shit jumping around? They got Missy Elliott number 2 behind Nicki Minaj. I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to point that out. Lauryn Hill number 3. Lil' Kim number 4. You got Lauryn Hill and Missy Elliott behind. This is best rappers of all time, and Lauryn Hill made the list. That's crazy.
She's a rapper.
She's a rapper. Okay, so that's like putting Biggie in discussion with people who got catalog. Like Lauryn, I understand. Yeah, it was impactful, and that's why when we talk about Biggie, like you say, he can't never be on this level because he ain't got near as much level as such and such. But if that music was as impactful or bigger impact than a Lil' Kim album, like Lauryn Hill, you can say all of her Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is more impactful than anything Lil Kim done. So that's why she's ahead of her.
Correct.
Okay. So, number 1, Nicki. Number 2, Missy. Let me and kind of watch for the comments because I'm on this other screen and it's jumping like crazy.
Okay.
Damn, how this shit jump all the way down like that? Okay. Nicki, Missy 2. I can't deal with this shit. I cannot. Y'all see how this shit jumping around?
I see that shit.
They got Eve number 9, MC Light number 6, Queen Latifah number 5, Rhapsody is 17. Oh, they did my girl wrong. Man, I can't. Have y'all ever tried to go to a website after being on the app, like or after being on YouTube, and then go to a Forbes like a regular website? Why the fuck is this shit jumping around like this?
What you say you're on the Billboard?
Queen Latifah number 5. Yeah, Billboard.com.
If I can put it up
Lil
on
Kim
my phone.
number 4. Oh, I think it worked better when I pressed the up button on my keyboard. Queen Latifah number 5, in which to me, Queen Latifah, I don't know. Yeah, just pull it up on your phone probably because this shit is jumping around like crazy.
Okay.
But Missy behind. Missy versus Nicki. I mean, Nicki she has some bars though. I ain't gonna lie. I've heard her spit.
No, Kim Fold.
But I mean, you say who was better, Nicki?
Queen 5, MC Light 6. Then they combined them. Salt and Pepper 7. 8 is Roxanne Shante. I definitely disagree with that. Eve number 9. Foxy Brown number 10, but they shitted on Foxy. Cardi B number 11. The Brat number 12.
Even Foxy Brown. Even just even Foxy Brown. Like who could rap better?
Eve. But neither one of them rap better than the Brat.
What was she?
I think she was 12. Trina number 13. Left Eye 14. Megan 15. Doja Cat 16. Okay, Rhapsody 17. Remy Ma 18. I'm just gonna do 20. Lotto 19. Lotto made it up there.
Rhapsody can rap better than fucking Doechii. I'm sorry. Rhapsody killing half of them chicks up on that list. I ain't gonna lie.
And then Moni Love made 20.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to run through that real quick. I'm having technical difficulties, but we heard it.
Yeah, I mean, that top 3 definitely could be interchangeable to me. I get what you were speaking on when you were speaking on Lauryn Hill and her one project. Definitely a very impactful project.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why Nicki is thrown up at the top is I guess longevity play a part with her and consistency and album sales. You know what I'm saying? I think there's no other female rapper has done numbers like Nicki. So whether you like her or not, you can't take that shit from her. You can't.
Yeah. I mean, to be on songs with that many songs with Wayne, she's been in the booth with these guys, like, toe-to-toe type shit, and held her own to an extent. So I can't get too mad at it, especially because she got the B effect. She's like the top. So I understand why they put it. As far as artistry, Missy Elliott better.
Absolutely, and that's where she outdo everybody. Her artistry, lyrics, no, not. she can't fuck with Lauren. She can't fuck with Eve. She can't fuck with Hardy. None of them. When we talking about lyrics alone, no. Her artistry is amazing.
Right.
Because, I mean, her lyrics are really, I ain't gonna lie to you, they were basic as fuck, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I just wanted to put that out, man. It's been BBP episode 60. Did a little different today. And next time, I want to get on these cases, man. We got to do the Three Chiefs. We got to do the Three Chiefs fan update that we got that slipped by somehow. We got to do that. We got some shit to break down, some body cams and things. A dog, canine dog bit the police, and Rashad undisputable over there doing what he do, pandering to the victimization of black people as always. But we're going to get into it, though, man. Y'all might see us pop up with a premiere. We might pop up with a live, 30-minute live. I don't know how we're going to do it, but just know we over here thinking two evil geniuses trying to just figure this shit out. So, you know, hey, yeah, rubs hands.
Yeah, but we're going to see y'all again soon. Whether it's next Tuesday or hell, Friday. You never know. But we definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. At episode 60. God damn, we working, baby. But yeah, man, we're going to leave y'all with the latest Friday release, which comes from the dopest mixtape ever. Lil Wayne, what you gonna do about it, nigga? Nothing. Nah, we gonna get up out of here, man. Here it is from Face Card 2. This is what I've been through, man. Rest in peace to the late, great Luther. We gone, man.
Ooh, yeah. Global. Oh.
My life an open book. If I speak it, just know I live it. The one I paint in pictures. My vision is so much vivid. I come from the gutter, me and my brothers. We know the struggle. We had a loving mother, and my mother worked a whole bunch of double. And I don't cap about my history. Tell the truth, that shit get to me. So I give all my energy, give my love to my mini-me. Cause I used to be trapping in back of alleys with baggies. Them type of decisions had me thinking that I'm a savage. I kept me an automatic. These niggas was bringing static. And of course I kept me a baddie. The trapping created habit. I know this all of the maggot. That hunger run for my status. I had to stop all the traffic. I don't need that type of bag. Yeah, this trapping can make it happen. My mind was really on rapping. I left the game with my freedom. That type of shit never happened. So now that I'm making moves, you should be proud of the dude. I only speak if it's true. Cause this the shit a nigga been through.
I can only speak for.
Can't tell you nothing else, man. Real shot.
The things that I've been through.
Cause this the shit a nigga been through.
I can only speak for.
Can't tell you nothing else, man.
The things that I've been through.
Let's get to it. Yeah. I reminisce like it was yesterday when life was simple. At 13, cutting on instrumentals. Wasn't on sports, I was stuck on music. Playing on Texas, spitting on this mic, but I really didn't have no fuego message. It took a minute to get it in order. Soon as I hit the recorder, sound was kind of distorted, but I was fortunate. Flaming, I'm torching it before long. Used to ride around the Devon the Dude, high as giraffe, pussy right before school. And the only class that used to interest me is history. After class, ducked off with a guard in my stash, pinch out the bag while the system beats. Wasn't no grams, it was tens and twumps, or a zip for 60. Going through these phases, Arthur spitting while the page flips, I reminisce on the things that I seen, place that I dreamed, erased in this thing called life. I could never act like the truth is there. Listen close, I feel the shit that Luther said. Sing.
I can only speak for.
Sing.
The things that I've been through.
Cause this the shit a nigga been through.
I can only speak for. The things that I've been